Hey, the car's not going in the water, but I am, brother. You can put another notch in the belt of the legend of Travis Pastrana. From motocross to rally to the unimaginable feats, this one was utterly spectacular. We're going to give you plenty of replays.
Here's Travis Pastrana. We're going to drag him onto the boat. Oh, wow. Hey, all that testing we did went perfect. Landed on the backside of the jump, and it was due from the, I guess, the mist or whatever. Slick as ice. I was like, oh man, this is going to hurt. So I got to ask you, you have not had a chance to even test that run-up. Obviously, you can't speed run here because you land in the water. What was running through your mind as you were coming up at full speed towards that ramp? Well, the scariest part, I'm usually a lot more hands-on, but Red Bull and Dane and all you guys had such a good team that... Oh, sorry. Well, when I went to take off, I couldn't see the landing at all. I'm like, man, I hope the whole team went perfect, and it was perfect. Couldn't have been better. So you landed, you hit that thing, you said it felt slick, and we caught you sliding pretty hard there. What did it feel like when you hit that end barrier? Well, that pretty much sucked, but the Subaru guys, man, I've taken quite a few crashes this year in rally, and it happens, it's part of it, but man, just launched about 250 feet, greased the sweet spot, hit the brakes, I'm like, oh, it's just like a nice skating trick, here we go. So put it in sideways, put it on passenger side. Christian, I'm glad I didn't have a coach driver there, I would have felt really bad doing that to him, but man, I just want to say, you know, this is such an awesome experience, and to have the whole town of Long Beach, thank you guys, everybody. Brian Vickers, you should have come with, man. You're kind of a wimp. We tried to get him to come with, he wouldn't do it. So, but anyway, thank you. So Travis Pastrana tried to get NASCAR star and Red Bull driver Brian Vickers to be in the passenger seat, but what an incredible feat. You did see a car fly over 250 feet.
Let's look at the first of many replays that you will see. Remember, the run-up, over 900 feet long, Marcellus, and then he reached over 90 miles per hour.
And all this is calculated, all this is what he trusts in his team in. But right here, this is the moment of truth where he has to put fear out of his mind.
Look at that. And now this is the portion where he said it became an ice skating rink. Well over the sweet spot. Farther than 250 feet, and then this moment where he said it's gonna hurt. Unofficially, it is 274 feet. Wow. 274 unofficially. Crowd went nuts here in Long Beach, and then the celebration.
He couldn't go in the water the normal route, the normal way. He had to hit a backflip.
Travis Pastrana, just 26 years old. He said, you know what? I have to dream up something to be on Red Bull New Year No Limits. This is what he came up with, and did he absolutely over-deliver? Through the crowd, up onto the pier, the 80-foot-long ramp, and a car in flight. Wow. Now watch the landing barge, because this is what everyone talked about all week long. It's one thing to jump, but how do you stop with the 6 G's of force? And then he told you, he knew it as soon as he hit, that the catch fence and the barrier was going to come into play. That is spectacular.
And he knew it in his preparation that the biggest issue would be the landing. Such a short landing strip. But this is a guy who knows all the ins and outs and knew how to troubleshoot even that situation.
The total length of that landing barge is only 200 feet. He used every inch of it and still had to make full impact on that passenger side. Now the overhead. Rainbow Harbor by car flight. And can you imagine the reaction by the team who put it all together? Clint Fast, the team manager, and Travis got out of there quickly, let everybody know that he was all right. You had to think in the back of the head that he had the celebration plan, didn't you? Get rid of those negative thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm getting wet.
I mean, this is what you do. When you know you made it to this point, all goals accomplished, you just go out there and celebrate and really get that monkey off your back.
The living legend. That signature career moment of the double backflip at the X Games in '06. He may have just added another